launched 11 years ago, they were just maniacally focused on technology, right? How can we use technology to give a better customer experience, right? How can we use our phones and how can people use their existing technology, their cars, to give people rides? And so they've been focused on this the last 11 years, and Uber's grown tremendously. They've just totally disrupted this stale category, and because they've just focused, right? They found this unmet need and they focused. When Blockbuster came along in 1985, they were actually a huge disruptor. Blockbuster came in and the average store had 8,000 VHS tapes. So Blockbuster was actually pretty innovative and coming in, but they struggled to stay relevant, and one of the reasons why is because of late fees. They made $800 million in late fees alone. What they're focusing on is penalizing their customers for using their product too long. And so what happens is they open the door for somebody like Netflix to come in, right? Netflix has taken off, right? Netflix today operates in 190 countries. And what's cool about Netflix is they've changed their focus very purposely, right? First they were DVD by mail, then it was streaming, and now it's content. And they spent $17 billion last year just on content, right? They are maniacally focused on content. They are just so focused on this thing and just doing it really well. And that's where they're investing, and that's what people are working on, and that's what they're showing in their marketing, and it gives people a reason to use their product. When Air Jordans came around, they were a big deal. When they came in, the NBA actually banned them. They said that they didn't have enough white and that they gave an unfair advantage. They fined Michael Jordan $5,000 every game that he wore the Air Jordans, and Nike happily paid that. Nike just pushes the envelope with innovation, and they've just continued to do this, right? They started with like the waffle tread shoe and Air Jordans, and they've had a lot of other successful ones. And again, they're just so focused on innovation, right? They just want to push the envelope and make athletes better. Recently, they launched a shoe called the Vaporfly, the Zoom X Vaporfly. They have this carbon plate in them that kind of springs you forward, and Nike had this idea that they were going to do the impossible, and they were going to have somebody break the 2-hour marathon. A lot of scientists just said it was like impossible. VO2 max, it's just not possible to run that fast that long. So they invented the shoe to help them do it, and the shoe makes you about 1% faster, which when you're breaking a world record is really helpful. So they do this, they break the 2-hour marathon. Nike's just so focused on innovation that they get other people who are sponsored by other companies to still wear their shoes. They do 3 things, right? They change lives, they find unmet needs, and they just have relentless focus. And it becomes so clear when you look at these really successful companies, what they've done is because they've just focused on something and solved it. And they continue solving for it, just making it better and better.